and I am showered by your smiles, oh yeah. For every night I got too near, tears dry out, clouds disappear, yeah. For every hour that we share, two explorers of nowhere, oh no. The secret codes in your eyes, the crazy laughter and the cries, oh yeah. And I thank you for the little things, the kisses and the smiles. And I thank you for being the best part of my life. And every time that things go wrong, you pull me up, I come back strong, oh yeah. Cause popes and kings have come and gone, but we're still going on a road, yeah. You heal my mind and bless my soul, touch my heart and made it whoa, yeah. So I thank you for the little things, the kisses and the smiles. And I thank you for being the best part of my life. And I thank you for the little things, the kisses and the smiles. And I thank you for being the best part of my life. Being the best part of my life. Oh, being the best part of my life. Being the best part of my life. Being the best part of my life.